Okay guys, adjusting the handbrake on the Morris Minor. It's all very logical and obvious, so forgive me if it's like teaching grandma to suck eggs, is that the term? But just let's consider what I've found. I noticed they weren't working very well, or the brakes seemed to be okay. Now if you look behind the brake cylinder, I've had the brake cylinder off, but let's see if I can get a, have I got a torch? Of course, I can never find anything. So I have multiple torches. Well, I can use this one. Now, can you see? What am I showing you? Yeah, this arrangement here. Right. Now, there's only a small amount of wire that comes out. That's the cable. And now, if you have that over adjusted, you can't simply adjust the star here properly to get the right effect. So, because that is already pushing up against there, you haven't got much adjustment there. You've got to have this coming forward on that lever before you really start trying to adjust here. This is what, it's kind of logical. That's what I love about this car. The technology is kind of basic, but you can actually work it out. So the first thing you do is you go inside the car, and between the seats is the adjustments. Now, in the past, the easiest thing you think is just to adjust the two bolts here on the sliding threads. So it's a 16. That's what a 16 will work on it anyway. Now, if these were too tight, of course, you've got at the other end, you've got less cable to work with, because the holder of the cable is pushing up against the rear springs. So you haven't got a lot to play with. So you can't adjust it properly at the star at the other end. So the first thing you do is loosen off these two, so they're really loose. And then put your handbrake down, and then you start doing the star adjustment. Now, I've shown you before, it's a beautiful arrangement. In fact, if you look through here, there's one cylinder. Well, these are seized because I've got put the handbrake on. And the unseized. Oh yeah, I've got the handbrake on still. Take you off. I should be able to move the vehicle a little bit at least. Can you see it now? Let's see what I can do. Oh, I can see it just down there. Just move it a little bit so you can see it. That should be it. Oh, there you go. Are you seeing that? Where are you? There's the hole there. I'm not very good at this. Anyway, believe me, you can see a screw head in there. You should be able to. Oh, you might be able to see it. Is that why you're doing it right? And that's the screw head that you turn. So you turn it clockwise, and it'll push the actual shoe down onto the drum. So once you've loosened off there, you can adjust it till it's binding a bit, just catching. You can also, I've found, check out if you loosen off the handbrake, you do this on both sides of course, if you loosen the handbrake, you can also check out your foot brake. If you get a handy bit of wood, about the right size, I found you can put it, your wood foot on there, then slide it onto the seat and then push on there, and the seat will hold the pedal down, and you can go back and check if, oh, it's nice and firm. So they're working beautifully now. So they're adjusted. So then you can go back. Now you're trying this on both sides, so you might have to come back and adjust the cable on one side as opposed to the other side if the other side isn't working. But now, because you've freed the other end up, you've got an extra extension to play with on the end of the cable. you've got a bit of leeway to do that. So basically, bottom line is release in the car first, do your star movements at the back using that screw head, which is very straightforward, and then once you get it about right, you can come back and adjust here. Okay. Simple logic, but it's brilliant, isn't it? I love it. It's a great car to work on. If you're going to go into vintage stuff, you can't go far wrong with this. Thank you.